Hello, my name's Duane. I own and operate Shooter Services Unlimited here in Eastern Oregon. I grew up with stock dogs and hounds and had a lot of fun as a kid. And 1998, a dumb kid just out of college, I read an article about using decoy dogs to hunt coyotes. And that kind of intrigued me. And without a lot of money and not much sense, I went and got myself a blue heeler. And no shock collars, no tracking collars. We just learned it by trial and error, and he turned out to be one of my best dogs. In the time since I started, I've raised and trained piles of them. I started my own line of dogs. I started out crossing some different stuff, trying to get the traits I wanted. I wanted a lot of grit, but I also wanted brains and a fairly hot nose. I didn't want dogs taking off and being gone for 2 days. So we kind of bred the traits into them we wanted, and so far we've been fairly successful. I get a lot of questions from guys, a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls. How do you train these dogs? Well, it ain't rocket science. It just takes a lot of time. You put a lot of game in front of them, and if they're bred right, they're either going to do it or they're not going to do it. We put this little video together to try and answer some of the simple questions. This isn't your typical bang flop video. There's a fair amount of lecture. There's a fair amount of dogs working. We're going to do a little bit of long range stuff, a little close range stuff. We're going to do a little bit of recovery, a little blood trailing. And you'll notice throughout the video, we're always got more dog power than we need. And what I mean by that is we're using 3, 4, 5, 6 dogs sometimes when one would get the job done. But these dogs don't learn a darn thing locked in a kennel or on a chain. So a lot of times we'll take 1 or 2 older dogs in whatever pups we're training, and depending on the pup, some of them we'll start them at 4 or 5 months old. Some of them we don't start till 8 months old. It just depends on the dog. So grab yourself a snack and cushy chair and sit down and watch the video, and I hope you learned something.